Bonjour. Bonjour.
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Boys Season 2, Episode 5. As you can see, I'm excited to be there. I'm excited to watch a new episode of The Boys. This is really a show, you know, a good, entertaining show. And I really appreciate that moment, you know, during my week when I'm watching one more episode about this show. Not like when I'm watching one more episode about The 100. Like, I'm making 2 reaction videos during the week, during the last weeks. One about The 100, one about The Boys. One is making me so angry and one is making me so excited and so happy each time because, you know, with The Boys, I know that I'm gonna lose, I know that I'm gonna be entertained, I know that I'm gonna enjoy myself, I know that we're gonna have big surprise, reveals, events, even if, like I said, for the first half of the season that we already watched, I had the impression that we had one episode about big events and big reveals, one episode about the characters, making them evolve, going deeper into their stories, into their characters. We learned more about their past, about past, about Homelander also character, about how he's functioning, and you know, all of his mommy issues that we already knew, but we went deeper on that. We went deeper also on the character of Deep. We had also moments with Becca and Butcher, so we went further on that also. So it's really like one episode about big events, one episode about the characters, one episode about big events, one episode about the characters. And during the last episode, we had big events happening, like real big events. Of course, I'm thinking about Stormfront and what we learned about her, the fact that she was there 40 years ago already. She's not taking ages. I thought, you know, that she was related to someone in Vought. I thought of that because I wanted to search a reason why she already knew all of that about Vought and why they put her at this place trying to replace Homelander with her and all. So it answers to that question, you know, it answers to why she knows already all of that about Vought, because she was already there since a long time ago. But it's still not answering to the question why they chose her. Maybe we have some clues already about that, the fact that she's a Nazi, let's say it now. We knew that she was a psychopath and that she was a racist when we just knew her as Stormfront. Now that we know that she was also that other superhero way before, we have more clues about the fact that she's not just a fucking racist, but also a fucking Nazi. Nazi, in French it's Nazi, in English I think that it's Nazi. I'm gonna mix that, you know, when I'm gonna talk I think that I'm gonna say it in these 2 ways. And we know that Vought's boss, he worked for the Nazi. Oh, it's beginning to rain. I'm sorry if it's disturbing for the noise. We know that he was involved into Nazi's experiences and all. So can she be his wife or his daughter, you know, to this Vought's founder? And maybe she's also still related to someone that we already know. And a lot of you suggested to me on the comments of my last reaction videos. If you want to see my last reaction videos about the last episodes, you know that I'm putting the links, you know, into the eye if you can be interested. Maybe, I mean, if she's related to someone now that we already know, and now that we know that she's that old, I'm thinking that she can be the mother of someone. And if it's the case, she can be Homelander's mother. And it would be logical, you know, with the fact that we are so interested about Homelander's past, about his mommy issues that we have since 2 seasons, that we have to suffer since 2 seasons, because each time it's disgusting and all. But you know, that's a big storyline into the show Homelander's mommy issues. Now that we know that she's that old, can she be his mother? And the fact, you know, that she's blonde with blue eyes. I don't know. 40 years ago, she was that other superhero 40 years ago. 48, I think, years ago. Something like that. Like, she can be his mom. Like, really? We'll see. We will see what is happening right there. We are talking about Homelander's mommy issues, so we need to talk about what happened during the last episode, especially at the end. The fact that he's making that man being Madeline because he needs to do these creepy things, and the fact that at the end this person is transforming himself, you know, into Homelander, and we have him almost making a blowjob to himself. Oh, that was so weird. But we had that, but no, Homelander killed him. And I'm more interested about what he said during that moment. The fact that he doesn't need anyone to love him anymore. Because of what Stormfront said to him, but that making me anxious, because one big thing about Homelander since the beginning of the show is the fact that he wants people to love him. He needs to be, you know, in the highlights, he needs to be in front, you know, he needs to have people liking him. So if now he doesn't care about that, he can do even more creepy and horrible stuff than what he did during season 1, and that's pretty, you know, scary to imagine that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's still a strategy, you know, made by Vought. Maybe he's gonna do something bad, and that's gonna finish to discredit him, and that's gonna finish to make him out of Vought, you know. They need him out. They are using Stormfront to take Homelander out of Vought. That's my impression, because of the fact that they are putting her at the front page, you know, they are trying to make her the leader of the team, they are... I don't know. And also they said during the first episode that it was the last year of Homelander, you know, of his contract, and I think that it's really important that maybe at the end they are not gonna renew his contract, and they need him to do something bad for that. So maybe they are really trying to enter into his head, you know, into his mind, to make him do something bad. They are already not putting him anymore in the front page, so maybe now they are trying to make him do something bad to explain the fact that they are not renewing his contract. We'll see. But I'm still scared about what he can do now that he did that and he killed himself. I mean, was it symbolic or not? Was it really just killing that person and it means that he doesn't need anyone? Or was he really killing himself, this old version of himself? Do you understand what I mean? I thought that the symbolic of this scene was really interesting, but I'm not sure that we had it fully, you know, we get it fully. And of course, during the last episode, we had also Becca and Butcher meeting finally for that end, you know, for finally at the end, Becca saying to him, go away, I don't want to go with you because I know, I feel that you don't care about my son. And Butcher confirmed that in a way, like he was saying to Becca, let's go just the two of us because your son is the property of Vought, and also I don't want to fight with that. Like he didn't care really about her son. And we had also this road trip between Starlight and Yui and Annie. And at the end, Earth telling to him, that's it, we're not gonna do that again because we need to be focused, you know, on our purpose and all of that. I'm not really buying it, as you can see. I'm saying it each time. I'm not watching trailers for episodes, so I don't know what's gonna happen during this one. So I'm excited to discover what's gonna happen because I really enjoy this show. It's really, like I said, an entertainment for me and really a moment that I love during my week to discover a new episode about this show. It's really a good moment that I'm spending watching it and sharing my thoughts and my reactions with you. After the 100, this show is really a relief and a good moment that I'm spending with you guys. Let's go! Ruby! Who is Ruby? Ruby! That's hard to say.
You're not afraid to live your life. To be who you really are.
Okay, all of that is
To show the world who you are.
false, you know.
Yeah?
They are filming a movie or something like that.
Who are you, man?
And they are creating a love story between the two of them.
We have to keep moving.
I was gonna say it. They are using the fact that she came out for this movie.
That was so great.
I don't like that.
I promised to never see her again. Will you stop?
You're in love. It's beautiful. Elena's good for you.
Why am I not buying that? Oh no! Not like that. And not there!
Oh. So when they're all starving, but one of them's got a fucking cell phone. So at down a point, 1.5, 2.
Ooh! You said that you don't care if people love you or not.
What do you do? Protest?
They've been at the tower all afternoon.
Why didn't you fucking say something?
I thought that you don't care now.
PR is drafting response as we speak. Acknowledgement apology action.
No, apology?
They are using that against you.
Will Mr. Edgar and legal would like your official position to be no comment at this time. Bandit?
They are doing that on purpose, taking their time and all.
Sure. You seem to be doing so well on your own.
I know that she's a fucking Daisy, but come on, she's funny. I have some issues to not lose, you know, when she's speaking. Like I have trouble to not be interested, you know, when Homelander is having these moments, you know. I'm curious, even if I hate him and all of what he did and represents, still interest. Okay, that's gonna be an episode with you expressing your anger and frustration to not have your wife back. I never get that. Into shows and movies, why they are doing that. Is this a cultural thing that we don't have in Europe or in France? When we have something like that, we are using real ice, you know, not peas.
It's at the storefront. Thought change your name, you've been moving around like a fucking Catholic priest.
Nah! That's a good one, Yui. Same, really? Same.
Yes, you are leaving us holding the bag on the shit show, but I want you to know that I get it. It's, Becca. Where are you?
Heading off grid. Argentina, maybe. Early retirement.
Could have said goodbye.
I know, we've been through some shit together.
You're making them think that you flew away with Becca. Okay, I understand. He doesn't have any purpose anymore. His purpose was Becca.
Listen, I just got off the phone with Butcher, and I think something might be wrong. Like, really, really wrong. He was nice. And...
That's weird.
Called me his canary?
Tell me everything he said.
We've got a real problem. You're there? I like you.
Sore eyes. Need your crews, I thought we lost you.
But how are you gonna get through all of them? Don't worry. Girls get it done.
And color rehearsal, don't move.
I love the spirit, but that's so cliche.
4-7 member that deep surprised everybody last week when he married Cassandra Schwartz.
He already married. Oh, I wanted to see that. I'm disappointed. thought that she was his mom. I said that in this season we were gonna discover more about their past and all. We were going deeper.
Your father's quite ill. Cancer's spreading fast.
You were not fast enough. I ain't seen him. No, where's me boy?
Wait, what? Your boy?
Lily, Sarah.
Oh. He's really the kind of dog that I could have imagined for him, really.
I used to think he meant back in a ground together. Ah, shit, man. Turns out she don't.
She doesn't. And you're not gonna do anything to that dog, right? He doesn't get Becca this life, so he doesn't care about the dog anymore. Don't do anything to that dog.
Your big farewell speech.
Right, I forgot.
Honestly, I think it's better if we just leave it open-ended. Maybe if you have a question. Is A-Train really leaving the center? Yeah. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
They know.
Not doing this shitty scene.
We already had this conversation, A-Train, really.
Now busted on my wife.
That's really nice.
What's the name of her father?
So you are both members of the Church of the Collective.
They know that. Everyone knows that.
No one deal with you are BLA. You still consider it out of my
Oh, Kimiko is not kidding with him. Ah, merde.
You should have told me you were bringing company. What does this one remind you of? You think the spitting of Lenny?
Who is Lenny?
What are you doing here?
Huey heard a dog toy on the phone. I know you keep Tara at your aunt, so
Terror?
it's not going anywhere.
They are your friends.
That's Tara's girlfriend.
What?
Miss Fucking.
Go wash your hands. What? Black Noir? I love this character, you know. He's not talking, but he's so funny. He's an interesting character. He didn't kill the kid during that scene, you know.
I'm sorry, Judy. I shouldn't have come.
Okay, maybe we can make a run for it. Just get to the car.
No.
He wants to kill us.
I'm not sure.
To do it with an audience.
Nice one, Emil.
Yes, clever one. That's one of my favorite expressions. You did, they did, she did a Britney.
Oh, you.
Yes, that one. I'm sorry.
My mom would never let me. Adele did not go in for that sort of thing. I had to do all my speeches to a brush.
Your mom? Can you tell us more about your mom?
I know that you're busy. Your mom is so sorry about the Compound V, and she understands that keeping that a secret really hurt your relationship.
You think that's your psychiatrist?
Why are you talking to a stranger about our relationship? Lots of parents did what I did.
It's not an excuse.
I'm hoping that you'll please forgive. This is not the time or the place for this.
Questions of identity rock her to her core until she meets
Elena, the connection is immediate. Using May's
You want to
consciousness and
rewrite
revealing her own energy.
their story?
She's gay. She's more than just a superhero now. She is a symbol.
Hashtag Brave Maeve.
We're recommending a
What?
image makeover first. Guest spots on Queer Eye.
Then an
Oh,
exclusive
yeah,
PSA.
Can you be more cliché? Let them be.
Yeah, you know what? I just feel like lesbian is a bit of an easier sell, but more cut and dry.
Now,
Why am I part of this?
we are going with a polished, tailored look.
Why a tailored
It's
look?
like menswear.
Few reasons.
Let her be.
Americans are more accepting of gays when they're in a clear-cut gender role relationship, like Ellen and Portia.
I am not for sale.
Their relationship is not for sale. It's difficult for me to say something just like that. I'm not blaming her. She's gonna find
If they want
a way.
a lesbian Ken doll, they can find someone else.
Don't say that. They're gonna make a casting for being Eleanor.
Is this right? Just like
Alone with Black Noir. I want to see that movie.